Today we are making one of the heartiest, most delicious salads I've had, and I may have said that before, but this one is truly delicious. It is the Portillos chopped salad. And if you don't know what Portillos is, it's a chain fast food restaurant in the Chicagoland area. And to be honest with you, I've never had their chopped salad. I've only had this Copycat recipe. And if this recipe is anywhere close to what the real thing is, I know that their chopped salad will be even better. But when you can make it at home, let's just make it at home. First things first, we're going to make our dressing. This is super easy to make, and I recommend making this ahead of time, at least a few hours, if not overnight. It gives your garlic, especially, time for that flavor to blossom. But to start, we're going to add a half cup of olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you can use a neutral flavored oil, but I would recommend using olive oil. Next, we're going to add a quarter cup of white balsamic vinegar. The author I'm borrowing this recipe from said that some people have used apple cider vinegar or red wine vinegar, so in a pinch, either of those can work. Then we're going to add 2 cloves of garlic minced. I just use my handy dandy garlic press. I will leave all of my instruments and vessels that I use linked down in the description if you need any of them. Next, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of white sugar, a quarter teaspoon of salt. I'm using kosher salt, a quarter teaspoon of black pepper, and a half teaspoon of dried oregano. And then whisk that all together. Now, when it comes to the salad, we need to do a couple things ahead of time. First, we need to cook our pasta and our bacon. I'm not going to show you guys how to do that. I trust that you can make those yourself. Make sure your bacon is crispy. I will leave all of the ingredients and instructions down below in the description for you guys. Then we're making our salad. So in a large bowl, I went a little rogue on my vegetables this time, simply because I used what I had and what I could find. So the recipe calls for 3 cups of chopped romaine, 2 cups of chopped iceberg, and 2 cups of chopped red cabbage. I used a coleslaw mix, and to be honest with you, cabbage in this salad is not my favorite. I prefer just a mixture of romaine and iceberg. Then we're going to add 1 cup of grape tomatoes quartered, 1 cup of sliced green onions. I know it's a lot, but it's so flavorful. And our 1 pound of bacon cooked and crumbled. Then our second meat is 2 cups of cooked and diced chicken. That's optional, but I recommend it. And if you are going to be serving your salad right away, go ahead and add all of your dressing. I will just give you a heads up. If you don't eat this in the first day or two, your lettuce is just going to get soggy. I am going to leave out one ingredient, and that is 4 ounces of crumbled gorgonzola cheese. I'm just not a blue cheese person. Add it, leave it out. And I forgot one ingredient. We need the pasta. So you're going to cook up 1 cup of pasta. So 1 cup dried. The recipe that I'm using calls for Ditalini pasta. I could only find Datali pasta, but it's just these little tubes that you see here. And then go ahead and toss it all together. This salad is a perfect combination of fresh from our veggies, hearty from the bacon and the chicken. It's satisfying because you have the pasta in there. It fills you up, keeps you satisfied, and is super flavorful. I found this great for summertime. You can buy a rotisserie chicken. You can make your bacon in the microwave, or you can make it on the grill. If you don't have a Blackstone, just take your cast iron skillet, pop it on your grill, make your bacon outside, just so you're not heating up your house. Give this video a thumbs up if you would try this salad. Be sure to subscribe for more delicious recipes. And if you're looking for another delicious summertime salad, go ahead and click or tap here on screen, and I will see you guys there.